Scores by Student shows all details for a specific student as recorded in a gradebook. Individual comments, assignment date range, applicable scores, and assignment status. Let's tour Scores by Student, which can be accessed from the dashboard within the gradebook under Scores by Student, or from the Scores by Assignment page by selecting the specific student, on the Scores by Class page by selecting the specific student, or within the gradebook in the gradebook navigation bar under Students and selecting the specific student from the drop-down list, which displays active students or current students in the gradebook at the top and dropped or inactive students below. The selected student's name will display at the top of the page. Below the student's name shows the date range of assignments the student is responsible for while active in this gradebook. If the option to sort assignments by due date is selected, then the gradebook will mark any assignment due outside of this date range as not applicable, and excuse the student from completing those assignments. Those assignment scores cannot be edited for this student. Notice that Mario's active date range for this gradebook begins on 12/12, so any assignment due before 12/12, like this one on 12/11, is not available to edit, and notes the I to reference the date range information listed above. This date range can be adjusted if needed by clicking on the Change This link, which opens the Manage Students page under Manage Gradebook. Selecting the option to only show assignments missing scores will only list the assignments that have been marked as grading completed, but do not have scores for the student. Where the field is blank, assignments counting against the student or considered missing are marked as orange. By clicking on the down arrow below the student's gradebook date range, the following point summary will display for the selected student, showing how the student is doing by category and how the category applies to the overall grade. Using the gradebook option to weigh formative versus summative type assignments, then the Scores by Student summary analysis will display the formative and summative assignment type percentage and incorporate that additional factor into the overall score. The gradebook assignments are listed on the left side of the page in descending order by due date. Each assignment name is a link which will take you to the Scores by Assignment page to view all details for the class for that specific assignment, including scores, comments, and the assignment analysis. To the left of the assignment name is the assignment number. To the right of the assignment name is the category that assignment applies to. If the assignment has been marked as grading completed, then the score of the assignment is being calculated into the overall grade. Next is the assignment due date, as noted in the assignment description. The number correct is the score the student achieved on the assignment. A blank assignment score will display as orange if the assignment is marked grading completed, and appear as a missing assignment to anyone viewing the gradebook details. If the score is blank, but the assignment has not yet been marked grading completed, then the blank field will not appear as scored or graded and not yet count against the student. The max correct, or the number correct possible, is the number the student can get correct in order to receive 100% for this assignment. The percent field is not editable itself, but displays the assignment score and is the calculation of the number correct divided by the max correct. I will skip points earned for now and jump to points possible. This is how many points the assignment is actually worth toward the overall grade. By default, when you add the assignment, the points possible field is the same as the number correct possible. This teacher has opted to change the value of the assignment. Notice on this assignment it is different than the number correct possible. This assignment has 20 questions, and the student answered 19 questions correctly, the number correct score, which gave him a percentage of 95. But the assignment is only worth 10 points, so Mario will receive 9.5 points for this assignment to equal the 95% score. The points earned field is also not editable, but is the calculation of the student's assignment percentage of the total points possible. The comment is unique to the student and specific to the assignment. This field is used to communicate to the parent and student, and is not a personal comment. Even if the assignment is not set for visible to parent, this comment can still be viewed by school administration. Date complete will populate when the number correct is entered for the student, and will default to the date the assignment was due. Status is similar to the unique comment field, but is a drop-down list to select from, instead of a free-form comment. The status will appear as the initial part of the comment to anyone viewing the gradebook details. Attendance on date assigned and date due cannot be edited, but may affect how the student is graded for the assignment. Any field can be adjusted for an individual student or assignment, including the number correct possible or total points possible. Notice that this assignment is worth 19 points. But this student isn't being scored out of 19, he's only being scored out of 16. I have the option to leave his points possible at 19, or to alter his points possible from 19 to another number. To enter an assignment score, click in the assignment score field for the student selected, and enter a score. This information is saved immediately to the gradebook. To move to the next assignment, I can use the down arrow, the enter key, or my mouse. Using the tab key will take you across the page to the next field for that assignment. For assignments that apply a narrative grading scale, a drop-down will appear in the score field. The drop-down will include the narrative marks, here a pass or fail, an NA, a TX, or a blank option. I can select the P from the drop-down menu and use the Enter key to go to the next assignment, or I can type a P in and use the arrow keys to toggle between the other grading options that appear in the drop-down menu. Entering an NA or not applicable instead of a score will excuse the student from completing the assignment and appears as gray. This assignment is not required to be turned in and will not count against the student's overall grade. Another option, entering a TX, or temporarily excused, also does not count against the overall grade at this time, but it is orange and considered a missing assignment. There are other colors to note on the assignment scores. Green indicates a score that is higher than the maximum score for the assignment. Notice this green space is 20, while the assignment is only worth 18 points, giving the student an assignment score which is higher than 100%. Blue indicates a negative score, as -2 shown here. This concludes our tour of scores by student. Additional features are available when viewing scores by class and scores by assignment.